Tonight, we giving you the business.
The House Cup Round 2 results, and more. Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Jacuzzi,
And I'm Squiddy.
and this is Smash News. Round 2 of the House Cup series is all wrapped up, and I'll tell you right now, folks, it was off the fucking chain. After the preliminaries, it was once again two-time Smash Olympic champion and Round 1 winner Squiddy holding the top of the winners bracket, this time sending Eddie to the top of losers and assuring the both of them a top 3 finish.
Starting the first round of top 8, we had Hero vs. Jacobus and Go-Boy vs. Evil Morty. These were the long-awaited rematches audiences came to see. Unfortunately, the Smash gods were looking down from above because both Go-Boy and Hero were able to get their runbacks, both of them moving forward and leaving Evil Morty and Jacobus out and tied for 7th place.
Moving on, we see Hero and Spec take down Pillsbury Go-Boy, all about his Doughboy, and fan favorite Jacuzzi, sending them both to fight it out in the 5th place tiebreaker fight, where Go-Boy managed to hit all the right buttons and come out the other end victorious, cementing both players their first top 8 finish. Good job, guys.
After that, we have Hero and Spec with the fate of 4th place. With a 3-1 set, it was Spec that got the win over Hero and moved on to the losers final with Eddie. Daryl, are you serious? Do I really have to speak with you again?
Again.
This is an amazing opportunity and you're throwing it away.
Second time this show, and don't think I forgot you fucked up my coffee last week.
If you get fired, you're not going to be able to work anywhere.
We will blackball you. We're gonna make up awful things about you.
Be better.
Don't be sorry. Be careful.
After 5 heated games, Eddie defied all odds and took the set, adding to the list of Spec's 3rd place finishes.
This leaves grand finals. Coming in with amazing determination and grit and determination, Eddie managed to take the first set, resetting the bracket and being the first person to take a set off the 2-time gold medalist in this series.
With the bracket reset, it was down to one more match to determine who was going to take the win for round 2. And after a 4 rounds...
No, I'm not. Well, it looks like we're out of time for that segment, folks. But congratulations again to our top 8 players for completing that grueling tournament. Coming up next is Spec with some interviews with the participants from round 2. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I've gathered up a few interviewees to hear their opinions on Smash Cup 2. Fresh off his debut upset win, the Bowsercidal maniac from the far reaches of the Mushroom Kingdom, the immovable object, Jacuzzi! What was going through your head when you pulled one of the greatest upsets in Smash House history?
I just kind of blacked out, honestly. You know, my outer body experience just took over. I was just stringing together combos and button mashing that really I don't think I was able to replicate throughout the tournament.
A testament to casuals everywhere. How did you perfect your strategy of tricking the opponent into SDing in the second game of the match?
My dick was kind of hard, but honestly it feels like people underestimate me due to the casual label, and I don't blame them. I tell them to keep that same energy, because then people get a little too big for their britches and end up falling off the map.
Jacuzzi, what are your plans to topple the Smash House hierarchy?
Work twice as hard as last time, so I'm pushing for about 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go in there with a whole different attitude, a lot more confidence, knowing that I'm the one to lay this wood and steam this ham.
So you're just gonna match?
And there's a whole lot of girth and tonnage to go along with that steamed ham and laid wood. And I'm not talking carpentry. I'm talking about destruction, and I'm laying it at the next tournament. So y'all better be prepared. Thank you so much for the interview.
I'm here now with the Up Smash Master, the Climb Hazard Extraordinaire, Smash Cup 1 runner-up, Jacobus. Jacobus, what are your thoughts on the competition that you face this circuit?
Honestly, I didn't really have any thoughts for the competition. I mean, I kind of did. I knew some people wanted to have a rematch with me since I was the runner-up in the last tournament, but my mind was totally elsewhere. I was not thinking about anything in this tournament. I was just trying to play and get going, and it shows in the record. I tied for 7th in this one, so but I promise in this next tournament coming up, my head will be in there. But I did, I kind of peeped it a little bit though. There was some fierce competitors, so that's why this next one I will be head in the game.
Is there any situation where mashing Climb Hazard or Blade Beam won't save you?
No, I don't think so. Usually it's user error. So like if I ever do get fucked up and it doesn't save me, it's because I just wasn't paying attention.
Did you feel as though some of your competition wasn't better at the game than you, but instead they're carried by their broken-ass characters?
Yeah, absolutely. Squiddy, I know you're out there, you fucker.
Talk to him, Jacob.
Dude, honestly, he comes out here with Pyra and Mithra, man. Do you see the fucking cheese this man likes to use? And then he thinks he's slick and pulls out fucking Pokemon Trainer with the fucking down air that's got the huge-ass hitbox the size of a goddamn Grand Canyon? This is bullshit. Bullshit. That's all I gotta say. I mean, there's other ones out there, but I just had to, address the main elephant in the room.
He makes a compelling statement, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing the Side B aficionado, Mr. Malice Incarnate, the villain of your story, Evil Morty. Evil Morty, you face some tough competition out there. Do you care to elaborate?
I wouldn't call it tough. The beginning was pretty easy until I got about halfway through. When you face opponents you face in the first half, it gets a little more difficult.
Did you feel as though a certain fan favorite robbed you of your destiny to inflict pain and suffering to all those who stand against you?
Honestly, a little offended to ask that question. I thought as an organization, we just kind of moved past it at this point.
All right, fair point. As the epitome of evil, what is your message to all of your unworthy adversaries?
I've actually taken this time to turn a new leaf, done a lot of soul searching and a lot of door knocking, and I found Jesus Christ through the Book of Mormon. And, with the power of my 7 wives, I am fully confident that I will win this next tournament. Hands down.
This has been a truly harrowing experience. Now throwing it off to Evil Morty for the Smash Action Forecast. Why'd you do it, man? Why'd you throw?
Thanks, Spec. I'm Evil Morty, and this is your Smash Action Forecast, and we have some great clips set up for you tonight.
It's not the same color as the Luigi. Oh my god.
Have you ever seen a character get hit so hard in the nuts their soul literally leaves their body? We have just that and more with the Kirby v Luigi matchup. Starting off the clip, Kirby does come in with a dash attack into Luigi. Luigi immediately shields and takes this opportunity to use an up special, completely obliterating Kirby's testicles and sending him off stage. Now that is probably the dirtiest kill he's gotten all night.
Oh,
excellent spike by Spec.
Luigi must have got some serious street cred for what he did to Kirby. He continues to crip walk not only up the roster but into our next clip of Byleth v Luigi. Starting off the clip, we do see Luigi come in using a dash attack to send Byleth off stage, sending out 2 warning shots afterwards with fireballs. Byleth refuses to take the hint, tries to recover, and gets immediately curb stomped back down by Luigi. That's a great victory, if any. Now we can all agree that last clip was pretty nasty, but at least it left Byleth pumped up enough to go against a dragon. Byleth's next opponent is Charizard, an overrated, overweighted 2-ton flamethrower. Charizard does start by coming in with a neutral beat for some flame support, but Byleth doesn't have any of that shit. Byleth lassos this motherfucker up, gets above him, curb stomps him down to the little curb, banks him off the curb and to the bottom. He almost dies, thinks he's all that in a piece of cake and can recover as Byleth watches him go to his sweet, sweet demise. That's a pretty sweet victory, if any.
It's not the same color as the Luigi. Oh my.
Oh, excellent. Oh my gosh.
Oh, excellent.
Well, that's all we have for this segment. I'm Evil Morty, and this has been your Smash Action Forecast. And now on to Do with a special news report. Take it away, Do.
December 3rd. Another date added to the reign of terror by an unknown assailant, only known by the newly discovered moniker, the Turbo Teabagger. He's back with a vengeance, this time being sure to make his message loud and clear. It was early on in the preliminaries of round 2, where longtime competitor Happy was in the middle of a set against Avery Sama. After Game 1, the Teabagger made his presence known. Another controller, manipulated by the Teabagger in an attempt to sabotage the competitor. Though he was rattled, Happy did manage to win his set, but was just too shaken for the rest of the tournament. This wasn't the last we'd see of the Teabagger, because it was during the last round of the preliminaries where he decided to strike again. In a set between Hero and a now quite suspicious Avery Sama, another controller goes down. Hero made it out of the set seemingly unfazed, but behind that cool exterior was a man, hurt by what had befallen. Now this wasn't just an instance of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, but rather personalized attacks. Confirmed by a note left at the scene. And the note reads, "Happy is conspiring against me. Why, you might ask? Crackers can't handle the schmeat. P.S. Hero, do you like meat? Check yes or no." With two of these instances now happening in both of Avery Sama's sets, he was immediately investigated by tournament officials. And after a 2-hour interrogation, officials have come to discover that not only did Avery Sama possibly have an alibi, but he also had a lawyer.
That's my client.
From what we've gathered, Happy had anonymously done an interview disclosing various ways a player can manipulate a controller.
Maybe swapping controllers, maybe replacing it with a faulty controller.
This was all but enough reason for the Teabagger to silence Happy and limit any efforts into the ongoing investigation in the process. Why Hero was also targeted has yet to be established. With attacks on the rise, it's given Hero and Happy no choice but to seek the same protection that Jacuzzi has been under since his run-in with the Teabagger. The House Cup Series official security force.
I'm Brent Uchiha, and I am head of security detail for all the players currently being targeted by the Turbo Teabagger. Growing up a child prodigy of an ancient secret ninja organization, I learned how to protect my clients at all costs, and by any means necessary. My services include a pre-check of all rooms.
Alright, go ahead.
Making sure that all nourishment is checked and cleared of any possible contagions.
So good.
And a 24-hour surveillance, properly ensuring my clients can sleep safe at all hours.
You know, I think they really know what they're doing. They really know how to keep an eye out on things. I mean, we're in great hands.
Our security guard's a little weird. He's a little invasive, I guess you would say. Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is trying to piss in a urinal? That's meant for like one person, and this dude's just trying to piss with me.
I mean, you know, I'm protected, so.
We had scientists run a mathematical possibility of a living mortal getting through my defenses, and it's impossible.
With the Teabagger still at large, no one knows when his streak will finally come to an end. Investigators say their evidence is scarce, but they claim to be following up on some very promising leads. Officials are telling players and spectators to stay vigilant and turn in any evidence you may find. Will the Teabagger be stopped? Only time will tell. This has been Due. Smash News.
We have a menace on our hands, folks.
A disgrace.
It's a damn shame. Well, before we get out of here, we have some info about the upcoming tournament.
That's right. As we know, the next tournament will be doubles. It is double elimination. Team Attack will be on, and teams will be picked by the top 8 ranked players, spinning a wheel to pick their teammates. This means that there will only be 16 players needed for this round. Anyone who isn't picked for a team will be compensated with a point average.
A new date has been set on the Smash Cup calendar for the award ceremonies. Now, tournament officials have deemed it best to separate the events due to time constraints, whatever that fucking is. However, the date for the award ceremony is set 1 week after the championship on Saturday, February 18th. It's going to be a whole thing. You guys are going to love it. And we really hope to see you there. Well, anyway, that about wraps it up here for us tonight, folks. We'll see you next time. I'm Jacuzzi.
And I'm Squiddy.
And this has been Smash News.